I'm Josh,
I'm Banks. Odd places
and
going.
viral.
Yeah. So Josh, I'm tired. I'm just,
Tired of what, sir? What are you
I'm just,
tired of?
I'm just tired. A week ago, I wait a minute. A week ago, I stopped drinking coffee because my sleeping was so bad. I mean, I'd wake up at like 1 in the morning. Granted, I'd go to bed. I'm a farmer. I go to bed when the sun goes down. And with daylight savings, you know.
Wait, you go to bed when the sun goes down? What are you in bed 5:30 p.m. in the
Well,
afternoon?
I am so tired. And at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't know how much longer I can keep my eyes open. So I've been having issues about sleep. I go to bed at like 8:30, let's say 9 in the average, 8:22. I wake up at 1 something, I wake up at 3 something, I wake up at 4 something, and then by 5 something. If I get to 5 something, I'm like, yeah. If you were in my Airbnb room and you would hear me in the morning at like 5 something go, yeah, I slept. I slept.
Oh,
So
so why don't
I,
you sleep as much as you want to? Because I
I
mean, I love sleep personally. 7 hours is perfect.
yeah. I love sleep too. So I had this issue with my sleep, and I took out coffee because I thought, okay,
Okay.
and that didn't help. I think it made it worse, actually. I got myself just waking up and waking up and waking up. So yeah. I just have to. Well, it's. I mean, I know what it is. It's emotional or mental or just me calming down. Possibly getting away from the screen so much, like getting myself away from the screen 30 minutes before I go to bed, go in my bedroom and read a book or something, not be on the screen.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough nowadays.
Because my
Although,
screen time is high. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, but I think you should give your new routine more than a week though, because
Like,
your body's probably rejecting. It's such a transition, such a change that you haven't quite, your body hasn't figured it out yet. So you might have to give it time to learn.
well, I mean, I went to the point where I took which was on my counter, my coffee machine, and I took it and I put it in the cupboard. I was like, I don't need you. You're right. You're right.
Are you doing tea?
What's that?
Are you doing tea? Have you replaced coffee with something else, or?
Yeah, I've got tea. Some is green, some is black. Black, my understanding, has caffeine in it. Green does not have caffeine in it. So, and chai, I think, has just a little bit of caffeine in it.
Yeah, black has more than green typically,
Yeah.
but green
Um,
can caffeine. Yeah,
maybe that's the issue. Maybe I should just stop drinking so much tea.
or get caffeine free tea. There's so many cool flavors you can get.
Yeah. I'll have to check into that. I can't. You know what I've been doing lately? I've been growing my own hibiscus, and I can make
Ooh, that's good in tea. That's
hibiscus tea.
yes. I've made hibiscus beer before. It's
No,
fantastic.
now you are a beer producer.
I actually
Home
brewed a batch last night, as a
home
matter of fact. A
homebrew.
Scottish. Yeah,
Yeah,
homebrew.
homebrew. Okay, so you're a home brewer. That's cool. Why?
Why not? How?
I asked you first.
Why? I like experiencing new things. I like control. Oh, okay, I'll be honest. I'm a control freak. I love control. So if I can make my own beer
Yeah.
and not have to depend on someone else to make it the way I like it, absolutely. Plus, it is fun to give some away. It's fun to see the look on people's faces when they drink something you created, when they're enjoying your art. Beer is one of my arts.
Really?
Yeah.
Beer. Wow. I like that. How you give. So you like control. That's interesting. I mean, that's engaging actually. Why do you like control? I mean, in you and I doing this, you don't have control. I don't feel like I have control. I feel like I talk more than you. However, that's my own
Yeah,
issue.
but you're the extrovert, I'm the introvert, so that it's a good balance. Like I don't care. Well, who doesn't like control? Control is another word for freedom. They're synonymous. Self-control is freedom.
I agree. I agree. I like control of myself. Okay. If I
Yes.
can stay in here and be sane and get through the day, then I'm good. I'm really good. When I can't do that, when I can't control that, and I've like had lumps in my stomach that I've been like, oh God, I can't sleep, or maybe that's the reason why I can't sleep. Is that I try to control stuff in here. Um,
Yeah.
I don't like to control people. I don't like to control people.
No, not to control other people. But here's my advice. Don't be a V word. Don't be a V.
Ventriloquist, a ventriloquist,
No, no, not ventriloquist.
a
Don't
vehicle.
be a, yeah, well, don't be a vehicle too. Actually, for that matter, yeah, don't be a ventriloquist. I don't recommend that. I don't think it's a good career move, to be honest. uh, no, don't be a victim.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
be a victim. And the key to not being a victim is to control things, is to be
Right.
in control of yourself.
All right. So I get that. I get that. I mean, okay, let me back up just a minute. I am a performer. I have been a performer since this virus. I don't do a lot of performing. And as a performer, basically what you're doing is you're controlling an audience. You're showing them what you want to show them. I feel you're kind of a
Right?
magician, and you're telling them what you want to tell them, and you're showing them what you want to show them.
Have you ever done ventriloquism?
I I've done I've done
You ever
sock
sock
stuff.
puppet?
um, so there is an amount of control in there. As a storyteller, as a filmmaker, as any artist, I mean, you want to give it or expose it, and then hopefully people will be moved by it. So you do want that kind of control. I mean, that's what artists. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I could just show it and not have any attachments to it, which would be the ultimate. Okay, here's my piece of art. Like it, love it, whatever. I don't care. Not so much don't care. I mean, because art, you want to connect with art, right?
Yes, and you want other people to connect with your art. I don't know how many artists make stuff for themselves. That's a good question. Do you do art for you, or do you do it to inspire others? Do you do it to share with others? Is it a sharing thing, or is it a personal thing?
My last film was very much for me. My art is cathartic. I gotta get it out. Once I get it out, I can move on to whatever I want to move on to. So yeah, for me, it's cathartic. And it is a sharing experience. I see an incredible movie and I am just moved by it. And I am just like, I cry and I'm there and I laugh and I'm like, oh my God, this is what I get this. I get this. I get where the filmmaker, the writer was going. And I just love that. I'm like, I want the way I feel now, I want others to feel that way when they see my films. And there are people who have come up to me later and said, Banks, this film, wow, this just touched me. So
You want them on the journey with you. Yeah, that's how it's
yeah.
supposed to be.
Well, yeah, you want them. Yeah, you want them as a mate, as a friend, as a like. Come on, guys, let's go play.
Yeah,
It all comes down to playing, right?
it does. It does. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Right?
So, and I know we're all over the place, and I think we're all over the place
What did
because
we even start talking about? I can't remember how we even started.
tired. I think it was tired. We talked
Oh,
about tired.
yes, tired.
I'm all over
You
the
know what?
place because I'm tired.
I'm never tired of art. I'm never tired of good art. Let's just tie it in.
Oh.
I could be dead tired. I could be like ready to fall asleep, but a good piece of art gets
Yeah.
me back.
I yesterday spoke to a friend of mine, and we were talking about presents. And she just set this present up for me, and I just loved it. She said, "I want you to spend the day with me, and I want us to go shopping where I want to go shopping, and I want you to buy everything that I want for that day, a food, a scarf, whatever. Like, let's say it's her birthday.
It
I'm
sounds like
taking
a
you
good deal
out.
for her. Yeah. Okay.
She was clear on it. I love that. And coming back to what we were talking about. Oh, I forgot. I forgot because
With
I'm so
presents.
tired.
With presents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're talking about a day of presents.
She loved. I mean, I love that idea that you spend this time with someone, and that is the present, and that's what she was most enthused about, most moved about. I do not remember where I was going with this. That's because I'm so tired.
But in a way, what you did is you relinquished control. Think about that. It was her piece of art, for example. She was in control and you relinquished it. You just went along with the journey. And that's what art's about. One
Yeah.
person creates, the other person goes along with it and relinquishes control.
Yeah, like I was saying, let's go play. You know, that's what art is. Let's go play. Let's go create. Let's go create a day, an adventure.
Whether you're tired or not.
Yeah.
And I'm Josh.
Odd places. Going
Viral.